Gaming Godfather with another Twitch stream video review, screw around, playthrough, just having fun. So currently we are in Pinball FX 3. I do have Pinball FX 2. I might go back and do another one on that one, but what I'm doing right now is tournaments, getting myself semi-used to playing these games again. I haven't played pinball for a little bit. Used to play this way too regularly. All right, so the Zen Studio tournaments on the Pinball FX 3 currently are the 1-ball challenge of the Black Rose, 5-minute challenge of Marvel Avengers, and Survival American Dad. I've played them all this morning. Black Rose, out of 117 players, I currently rank 69th. I do not believe that you will see me hitting number 1 because some of these scores for the number 1 spot are ridiculous. So you'll see as I go. So let's start with Black Rose. This is an old Bally's table. I've played many of these Bally tables. Now, granted, they didn't look like this. They look like this. So it's nice that you've got the originals that you can play, which that's what I'll do right now, is I'll do a playthrough on the original. I have my view set at 2 because when I played pinball as a youngster, and even today, I am 6'2", so this is about what it looks like when I look down at a pinball machine. Now, with Black Rose, all I try to do is put it in that center hole. See, we got instant multi-ball this time around, so you can get randoms off of it, and there are also, now this is great if I keep it set up this way, but I didn't make it in there. I wanted to hit that ball because I knew it was going down the center, and I missed, and there we go. 1-ball challenge, folks, done. I had a great opportunity there to whip up a hell of a score. And instead, done.
Tournament results.
So my current high score is 4.7 million, which puts me in 69th place. And we know we can do better. My all-time high is 120 million, but that's not for a 1-ball game. And will I get another chance? No, I will not. 1-ball challenges are a challenge. Well, if you look, too, at the gap between the flippers and the wonderful old school way of playing.
Tournament results.
Now, these games were designed to eat up as many of your quarters as they possibly could, and I can tell you now that I put a lot in there. Okay, so pull the plunger back. And why did my plunger not pull back properly? It was working fine earlier. May just try tapping the A button too to try to get the skill shot. The skill shot is hitting the 3 targets on the left-hand side. You can see where the arrows are pointing out of the chute.
Tournament results.
I'm Black Rose, queen of the high seas.
All right, something is not set right here. That's working properly. Okay, that time it worked. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to draw the stick back, the plunger back, Get about halfway in the circle on the carpet there with the end of the plunger. And let go, and that's a little too much. I wound up striking over the target. Now let's see if we can start hitting the center hole properly. Millions for 30 seconds. Which I know that means that certain things that you hit, you're going to get the million for. Oh, it's the ramp. There we go. And screwed that up. Nice to have that upper right flipper where if you time it incorrectly, your ball will go down the left lane every single time. Again, these games were designed back in the day to eat up as many of your quarters as possible. All right, so now we'll play with the added graphics. And again, I don't know what the hell's wrong with the sensitivity of the stick on my controller. So what I'll do, moving forward here, is just get my guaranteed 100,000. Boy, I cannot hit the center hole now. Too early, way too late, way too. There we go. 2 million. It's going to roll down to the right flipper every time. Just hold it up, catch it again, and hopefully do it again. Age messes up reflexes and eyesight. All right, you hit the launch button on the Xbox, which is your A button, to go ahead now and try to time it so you hit the target. Look at that. Nailed it for my $500,000. Damn it. There you go, baseball swing. Time that pitch properly and send the ball right up the middle. And that's it. I think it was at 4.7 million, so I didn't even beat the score I had earlier today. I love pinball. I've played many an hour of pinball in my lifetime. Go back to the original look. So if you look in the upper left-hand corner there, it says skill shot opens locker, and that's trying to hit the target. And once again, I pull back on the stick and it goes ahead and launches. So what we'll do this time is just launch it. There you go. Double broadside. You want that cannon pointed at the ramp. Good to go. Get a better view if you have the added graphics turned on. Beautiful part about this game as well is that the rubber on the flippers is pretty much dead, which will allow you to catch the ball even if it's coming down at a fairly high speed. Ah! Bad move on my part, but new high score this morning. So let's see where this puts me in the rankings.
Tournament results.
54th out of 117 players. So that would be, in my opinion, horrible. So let's give it another couple of cracks. Alright, that was some pretty wild stuff right there. Now let's hit the center, like we're supposed to. Ah, there we go. I hit that damn flipper too early. Right down the left channel. Every single time. And to me, that is a horrible design flaw.
I'm Black Rose, queen of the high seas. Me lockers open.
Look at that. Again. I gotta just quit using that flipper. Which then takes away a whole lot of different things that you can do in the game, which is absolutely horrible. The table was designed that way.
Tournament results.
I'm Black Rose, queen of the high
I love how it keeps defaulting to pumped up graphics when I don't want the pumped up graphics. Now I just can't catch the ball.
Prepare to return fire.
I swear it seems like the left flipper is more bouncy than the right.
From the rigging.
Alright, this one is just to time it where you leave the rope at the right time. And I left too early. Smack dead on into the side. First you don't succeed, catch the ball again, try again.
Video mode.
Let's see if we can nail the target again. Ooh, I knew that was too late. Now, I probably could have caught that, son of a bitch, but didn't, so it is what it is.
Tournament results.
Alright, so it looks to me like I'm going to finish up the day
Tournaments. Active tournaments.
in 54th place. Let's go to Marvel Avengers. This is a 5-minute game, so don't have to worry about losing the ball.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
The only problem with losing the ball is the fact that you're going to waste some valuable time on the clock.
To be ruled. Gentlemen, you're up. Choose your Avenger.
And I am going to choose Thor.
I never blink.
You too. Having to reset the view every time is annoying as well.
What have I
That
to
was an
fear?
update that Zen did. Alright, so what you want to do with Thor is the left lane with the spinner is Thor's lane.
Do not test my resolve.
Let's get back into battle, Avengers.
And also the lanes period, if you can just keep nailing them, the combos and the scores you can get for that are pretty high.
Earth is under my protection.
I believe the #1 slot on this game currently is
Must we all
80 million.
this, dear brother? What is this?
I don't know what I did to get this started, but it
Need to
started.
increase Mjolnir's power to win. Aim for the left orbit.
So we go for that left orbit. And you hit it from whatever direction you can, then boom. You want to hit the center target, and Thor attacks Loki. I can't remember exactly what happens for Loki to attack Thor. I believe that might actually just be time. So what the goal is right now is to get the ball onto the right flipper. So you can do that by either bouncing like that. In other words, don't flip the left flipper. Let the ball bounce off of it to the right. And then try to hit that left lane. That spinner going to charge up Mjolnir.
Feel the power of the
And then the center target.
As your words, Loki. You would be worth to rule. Jackpot increased.
So that little mini game is done. What we need now is a new Avenger. And that's the hole where when Fury announces it, you can swap. Or you lock the ball.
I would test their metal.
Which I'm having some difficulty with right now. And that will allow you to bring in another Avenger, and you'll actually have two.
What have I to fear?
See those flashing holes? Hit them now.
Not sure why that gave me $1 million. Now the center holes, because they're flashing. So of course I'm not going to hit the hole now. I'm going to hit the center target.
All save is activated.
There we go. Accidentally bounced it in the hole.
Get over to Shield HQ to change Avengers.
Big thing to learn on any one of these machines is A, how to get the ball save active.
Test my resolve.
How to get a multi-ball. How to get an extra ball.
Gentlemen,
These are the
you're up.
things that can
Choose your
extend your
adventure.
game. Now, in a 5-minute game, that doesn't matter. We will go with Iron Man. And I need to hit the ramp with the right upper
See
flipper.
those flashing holes? Hit them now.
That is Iron Man's ramp.
Choose your
Great job,
Avenger.
Avengers.
We'll have Iron Man out with Captain America for the last 30 seconds.
I'm beyond all of you now.
Doesn't look good. Get to work on repairing the ship, Iron Man. The island you
Oh no, he's destroying the helicarrier. In other words, he's following the plot of the movie, the original Avengers movie.
Kickback activated.
Ah,
Not quitting that easily.
come on, hit something, hit something. There you go. There's some points. There's some points. Keep going.
Shot increased.
All right, not bad.
Have to find
That's
some
a
other
bit
way.
of a jump in the standings there. Because previously I was at 17 million. Now I've got 36 million. Didn't even show me what place I'm in. It better show it on the scoreboard when I get done playing again, which I didn't mean to do.
What are you asking me to do?
But I've had this game glitch before several times where it did not put your score on the leaderboard. The games play fabulous. Smooth as silk.
Test my resolve.
The important thing is that your television has to be set on game mode. I fortunately now am playing these on an OLED, which, considering the fact that I do these videos and I want them to be smooth, I need this for my
You're
business.
not quitting that easily.
in order for that to happen. So the OLED is a 120 hertz television and allows this ball to move smooth as silk. If you don't have a TV that can render fast enough, you can also hook it to a computer monitor, possibly, your Xbox, or just play it on the computer. This Pinball FX is available on PC as well as console. You gotta have a killer frame rate, or what you will wind up having is the ball will jitter and hesitate and make for a very horrible experience. If you want the ultimate experience, in my humble opinion, and you have a VR headset, then I would absolutely get the Pinball FX game in VR. Sadly, there's only a handful of tables. Same tables you can play on the console, depending on which version you're playing. Epic Quest is on there, Jaws is on there, Back to the Future's on there. Trying to think here, what else? Earth Defense is on there. But my God, to play it in VR, the tables are rendered perfectly. You will feel like you are playing a pinball machine. Everything is three-dimensional. It looks like a pinball machine. You know, here it's 2D, so you've got, you know, it's rendered well. You can see well on these games, but it's amazing in VR. It'd be really fantastic if VR could catch on.
Lock this thing up. Aim for the quinjet.
Better than it has, and then maybe Zen will go ahead and
Good work. We got it.
add more tables to the game. We started with Thor. We want Hulk, I think, with Thor. Because, yes, playing the Avengers pinball machine, especially if you play in normal mode, not a 5-minute game where you don't have enough time to see what's going on, you want to pair up the Avengers properly. And when you have the multi-ball with the properly paired up Avengers, you will get a much higher score. Been a long time since I've played these, so I could be talking out of my ass right now.
Ball save is activated. You know, I wasn't even sure that worked.
So Hulk is the lane all the way to the right.
Gentlemen, you're up. Choose your Avenger.
And I'm just going to choose Hulk again.
This one there is.
Going with my old logic here.
Enemy's battle. Try to think.
So while that ball keeps bouncing back up that lane up on top, make sure that you flip your flipper to unlight the left lane so you keep getting all 3 lights lit, which then increases your skill shot score, which I haven't been focused on getting, so there we go. 4.4 mil for Hulk. I gotta see what happens if we spin up Mjolnir.
This fight achieves nothing better. Should have listened better. Smash!
How about that? So they've got it that Thor beat the Hulk, and now he's up against Loki, but 5 minutes is done.
Tournament results.
So let's see where I rank now out of the 63 players with that score. 7th place. I'll take 7th. 82 million being the high. That's obviously attainable. So then we'll go to American Dad, which 1 billion, but this is survival. So if you're a great player, then you can run up a hell of a score. Am I going to score $1 billion? No. Am I going to score 132 million? Probably not. I'll be happy if I beat the, I think, 36 million I scored earlier.
Office, please.
So I fill the water jugs about halfway. Oop, and then you want to hit your launch button again to get him to punch the ball. And that's your skill shot. I'll probably play this one a couple of times. I'm not very familiar with American Dad.
I'm Wheels. Together we're Wheels and the
Huge
Lake
Family Guy fan.
Man. You're the Lake Man.
I occasionally watch Bob's Burgers. I absolutely mashed on Archer. Binge watch that all the way through, which was a lot of fun. Enjoyed it. There we go. Couldn't even get to 500,000 and keep that going. Trying to beat a 37 million score.
Getting a top secret assignment.
So again, get the water jugs about halfway. And there we go. And punch the ball. Get your 2 mil.
Good free run.
There's just one problem with that right now. Is that now we need to get to the next score after you score 2 mil. Which is going to be difficult to do.
The real truth is, I do have big stuff.
As you saw on my first ball, it was tough enough for me to get to a 500,000. The thing is, if you do it properly, you're going to get to a 500,000 with a lot lit up already. And then that allows you to crank out and keep this going. So yeah, I've got 13 seconds to get to 3.5 million. And I don't know what's going to get me. What do I need, 1.5 million? Something along those lines? Yep, done. So I don't know that getting the skill shot's a good thing to do when you're playing this mode.
A corner of excitement.
So I am going to not bother this time.
I guess it makes no difference now.
It's amazing that I beat somebody's high score just by launching the ball. And those are people, I believe, that do it on purpose so their name pops up really quick. And everybody gets to see it. Every time. Used to be some douchebag that had no shirt on in his picture. Don't know if he's still around. So yeah, as you can see, it plays very smooth. And again, if you were a fan of pinball or are a fan of pinball, there you go, hit that target. That gets me a new clock.
Good
So every time you reach the target score, you're going to get another full minute added.
Maybe you're in charge there, where they don't serve grenadine, but out here,
Which is plenty of time once you got everything lit. Now you talk about an important time to keep a multi-ball going. It's when you're playing this mode.
Oh, hey, Steve. Hey, you were right. Smart's great. We're totally best friends now.
Wait, what's this? It's a costume.
And of course, the more balls, the better.
And here it is. I'm the decider.
These boxes are great because you get a ton of points from those. And it's the quicker that you hit them,
Genius.
the quicker you hit the first one, the more points you will get, or it may be because I have a 3-ball multi-ball. It used to be back in the day, like games like
Complicated man, Smith.
Black Knight, and that was one of the first. There was a multi-tier machine,
big stuff going on, acting like a genius.
and it also
I'm a goodness.
was one of the first pinball machines that offered a multi-ball.
You need to zip it, lock it, and put it in your pocket.
And what it was, if you had one ball on the table, you got 1 time score. If you had 2 balls on the table, you had 2 times score, and so on, up to 3. So if you can keep a 3-ball multi-ball going for a while, your scores were multiplied by 3.
We're running out of time.
I used to get the high score on that just about any arcade I'd go to.
You're the leg man.
But that's also playing on the machine where, you know, shaking it's not hitting the stick on a controller. You're actually shaking the machine. And you can, you know, bump it forward, shake it to the side, however you need to do it to manipulate the ball.
Oh, there it is. Oh, my
To do what you might need it to do, whether it's to fall into a hole, to save it from going down the middle, you know, without tilting. So how about that? Jump myself up to 16th place in that game.
Tournaments. Active tournaments.
So there you go. That's all 3 tournaments. I'm now ranked 54th, 7th, and 16th. I'll take a top 20 any day, but definitely would prefer to have a top 10. So that's 3 of the many tables.
My collection.
I mentioned Jaws earlier. So these are all my tables, which is all the tables. I'm looking right now just to see if I can. Okay, BioLab is on VR. Let's see. I would love Roadshow to be on VR. That's a great table. All 3 of the Universal ones are on there. Back to the Future, Jaws, and E.T. I don't believe there's a Marvel table on there. Sure, it's licensing issues. Family Guy, that's one of my favorites. You know, I'll throw a game of that on real quick. Let you see, I've got all 45 stars in my challenges and everything, so I've played the hell out of this one.
Single player and hot seat.
And we'll just do a quick single player game. Overall, I'm 113th place out of, well, at least 2,150 players.
Oh, this is fun, huh?
What are you doing, Mr. Swanson?
All right, what you do here is pull back until Mr. Swanson's hand lands on his wheel. Then let go, and you should hit Peter in the side of the head.
This is fun, huh?
And that gives you 3 million for a skill shot right off the bat. If you're a fan of Family Guy and a fan of pinball, you'll have a blast playing this one. It's one of the easier machines to score high on. What you want to do, the easiest thing, is the center right ramp. See the chicken? You want to bring him up.
Yeah.
And then target him. Oops. And that's one of those wonderful instant multi-balls. If I can hit him. I'm not doing a very good job.
Kinda nice.
So if you're a fan of the cartoon, then you understand what the chicken's all about.
Good so far.
And that's where they have a few extended fight scenes in a couple of the episodes. Just ridiculous fights between Peter and the chicken. Wow, I just cannot hit the chicken. Okay, finally. Which I shouldn't be hitting the chicken now. I should be hitting the ramps that have a flashing blue
Our
arrow.
autograph right now. You either gotta give me a pen or give me some snow.
Ah, sweet.
And this way you can hear some of the lines from the cartoon. Because every line spoken in this game is a line from the cartoon.
Giggity.
Okay, chicken again, and we need chicken one more time.
Yeah.
The beautiful part about this pinball machine is that when you activate each one of the characters' modes, you don't have to complete it for it to light on the bottom. So right underneath Family Guy, got the flippers here.
Are you coming on that novel?
That's where your characters will light, showing that you didn't complete the task, but started it anyway. I am doing a horrible job of going after this damn chicken. Like I said earlier, when you can get the ball saves lit, there we go. Finally knocked the chicken down. Ball saves, extra balls, and multi-balls.
Yeah.
Multi-balls are like extra balls. As long as you don't lose them both at the same time real quick, you're fine. My aim is horrid. About to push my sofa closer to the TV.
Look, I don't take coupons from giant chickens. Not after last time.
So at the initial part of a multi-ball, your ball save is going to be lit. So when something like that just happened happens, you're okay.
Oh, that was really close.
You don't want it that short-lived. And now it's just hit everything. Hit anything and everything and watch your scores pop. I don't know what I have this game set at right now for what scores should pop. I usually want it to be something over 500,000. I really don't care to have this thing popping up, flashing scores up for every single thing that you hit. All right.
All right, I knew this was coming. Everybody give me your best shot.
Yeah, we ain't giving you your best shot, Cleveland. Sorry.
Yeah.
With Cleveland, it'll be bathtubs coming down.
Hey, Joe.
They're on
I'm
3
over here.
ramps. And you want to hit the... Oh, I also have my double score thing on that I haven't been touching. And look at that. I hit Peter 2 times in a row.
That was really close.
Each time your skill shot goes up by 3 million.
Perfect.
So first was 3 million, second time 6 million. Next time should be 9. All right, flippers to move up and down. A button to shoot. Yep. And you want to get the birch root. Or birch ram, I should say. There he is. Ah! Damn it. So you finish that off. Pretty good score you get for it. That's a good time to hit your score doubler.
The spokesperson was quoted as saying, "Duh, I'm a dumb cop. I like to give Tom Tucker a ticket." I was going like 41.
So Chris is the hardest one to start because he's that side rank right there. But if you can get yourself on a roll, you can actually spell his name fairly quick. All right, this is a good one.
Peter, are you crazy? You wanna dance?
Good so far.
This husband Trisha Tucker now out with the news.
Now I will have my normal post-news review from my
The
mom
episode
in her
with the
car.
vacationers coming in from New York to look at the foliage. And Lois was taking a self-defense class, I believe it was, and winds up beating all their asses. Get up there. That's the last one I need to hit, is the one right up the middle, and I didn't get it, damn it. Big points for that as well, if you complete them all.
It's kind of nice. Peter, you already do nothing around the house, and now you're wasting more time with this.
That's the other beautiful part about it, is
Sounds like my
that
cranky new neighbor just got home.
you can be specific on what you're doing here, but, you know, just hit the ball. Just make sure you hit it and it goes somewhere.
Oh, hi, Shaggy Naggy.
Nothing like hitting the rails on either side of a ramp several times in a row to annoy the hell out of you.
And how are you today, Mr. Hattians?
You do want to pay attention when, after you set something up, what you're supposed to hit. If you want big scores.
Hey, is it prescription or prescription?
Yeah, winner, right here.
Oh, and there's the ER. Go in there unless you want everyone to yell at you.
Yeah, you want that up there
One
hitting
more
the
person asked
bumpers
me about a patient today.
when you activate the doctor. And that's where you'll get your score on that one. Okay, there we go. Me hitting nothing on several hits.
Ah, sweet.
So, I mean, technically right now I should be focusing on the chicken again to get that extra... that multi-ball started. Because again, multi-balls is the way to go.
I got a deck of cards you can put in your wheels.
So just like that, screwing around 40 million. And there's my 9. Like I said, you got to make sure that Joe's hand just touches the wheel of his wheelchair. And you just let go and boom. Easy 9 mil. And if I would have been smart and hit my score doubler, it would have been 18 mil.
Got a compelling protagonist? Got an obstacle for him to overcome? Huh?
Ah, sweet.
Ah. Giggity, giggity.
Good so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter again. I used to be able to flip the ball up to that chicken with either flipper effortlessly.
Right after last time, I got an idea.
But hey, this is the first time I've played this machine in, hell, probably a year.
Good.
Up.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, so now a neat trick is to get the ball in behind that upper right flipper.
Wow.
I think that's for an extra ball. Yes, it is. So hold your right flipper up and then bash the ball into the lower right flipper and down the middle. Should be a quick flip.
You know what, Stewie? If you don't like it, go on the internet and complain.
But there you go. Pinball FX 2. A great game. GYM. That's what I used to plug in all the time on the 3-letter high scoreboards. That's for your local high score.
Game paused.
Oh, that's pausing. I gotta hit the
Single
A
player
button to
results.
save. That's it. I'm thinking I had to hit start. So again, that's 4 tables that I've shown you. You can download Pinball FX for free. It's just then you will pay for each table that you would like to own. So I would highly suggest that you play it first before you decide to buy it. Me, I just automatically buy it because collections. Having a nice high collection of games to go off of and all that is great. So that's a 45-minute take on a few different tables. The Star Wars series, if you're going to play that in stream, make sure you shut the music off because you will be yanked. Because Williams will definitely play his copyright hand on that. The nice thing is I will do a video here shortly of the most current Pinball FX, and that'll show you, I'll go into the menu and show you how to shut off copyrighted music and all that stuff too. So there you go, Pinball FX 3. This was a Xbox One version of the game. Pinball FX 2 I also have, which is, we're going back to the 360, I think, with that one then. And I may do a quick video review there, but hey, there you have it. If you liked it, enjoyed it, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Please tell all your friends about it, especially if they're over 50. They're probably going to appreciate this a hell of a lot more than most others, although I have noticed that pinball is making a comeback, so to speak. It's always been there, but you're starting to get a lot more of the modern bars that are putting in arcades, and they put the pinball machines in and all that. There's a place downtown Cleveland that has pinball machines, bowling alleys, pool tables, cornhole, you name it, they pretty much got it there. So you can go there, have a few cocktails, have some good food, and sit and play games. Can't remember the name of the place, but then again, I'm not getting paid to endorse them anyway. So have a great one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.